Hi, my name is Mücahit Tuna. I'm working for FrieslandCampina, one of the leading dairy companies all around the world. We are engaging in the business of fresh dairy products, cheese, and infant nutrition. And I'm working as senior source to contract buyer for the packaging category, managing the sourcing and contracting events all across the category, I would say.
My name is Joseph from Nkrumah, and I work at FrieslandCampina. I work in logistics, right? And I always believe that Keelvar pretty much started with the logistic portfolio. So I've been using this for 5 years now.
What I really like about Keelvar is that it's quite helping us in terms of streamlining our sourcing process. And in principle, what I really like about Keelvar is that we have this simple but functional principle, and that enables us to run the sourcing events from start to end in an efficient way, I would say.
The benefit that I get from Keelvar is like, it helps me sort of restrict suppliers to provide information in a certain format, right? Like in the traditional old way, if you request for information from suppliers, sometimes they turn around to, let's say, give you information that is not necessary. And I think Keelvar kind of restricts let's say, our partners to giving us information that we want in a certain way. And on top of that, I also like the scenario building. That saves a lot of time doing tender analysis as well, right? Because in the past, it would take like maybe a week or so to do this, but now I would say like within maybe half an hour, you have some analysis, you can already start having conversations with your stakeholders because you have that, the analysis already done while the tender is already like, immediately that the tender concluded, right? So that's, this is the benefit that I get from Keelvar. And I look forward to having maybe more benefits.
The first thing that I would just say the scenarios, because once you just establish them in advance during a sourcing event, then you just get the benefit, and it's easy to create a bigger picture for every stakeholder that we have in the organization to express or identify what we are looking for. We have a hybrid model. Sometimes we are using the sourcing optimizer. Sometimes we are using both autonomous sourcing and the sourcing optimizer in combination. For autonomous sourcing, it's quite new for everyone in the business, in the sourcing world, I would say. And we are still exploring the great features of sourcing, autonomous sourcing, but let's see where it goes.
In terms of the team from Keelvar, they are very helpful. The customer service, for instance, it's very, very fast. I think one of the fastest I've ever encountered. Sometimes when I ask a question, within 10 minutes, I already have my feedback, right? Which is really helpful, and it really helps us get things done much quicker.